Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as France in our Succession series with the Historical Gamer, XTRG, and myself, Tortuga Power. Now playing as Admiral Turtle Power. How has Turtle Power fared so far? Now I actually pulled up the stats on my other monitor so we can actually do some comparisons. The British, when they started this war, had 23 dreadnoughts. They had 16 battle cruisers, and not that this one matters that much because they're only down by one, but they had 24 light cruisers and 45 destroyers. Well, that is a pretty exceptional difference we've already made. We've knocked out, I mean, we could see this also just as easily by going over the ship sunk and just counting here, but I think that it might be easier to see the numbers by looking at it on this screen. They are over $1 billion in their naval budget, which is frightening. That's what we're up against here, is a navy who has almost limitless resources at its disposal. And, you know, it's shown that they're just throwing away battle cruisers willy-nilly, and we lose one dreadnought. I mean, it happened to be the Marengo last episode, and we cry our salty tears because that is not, it makes such a significant difference to our fleet disposition to have one of our major ships go down. So we're only down to 2 THG-2 class ships, and gotta say that they performed so well. I really wish I had some more. Well, that's gonna basically wrap up the update. Not too much more to say. How do I think I don't want this war to go on forever because one, it does. Wars take a long time to record. Like 1 month when you were at war lasts, you know, on average, probably 50 times longer, you know? So let's see. What do I want to do like in the strategic map? Let's get our raider to return and get a different Indian Ocean raider, Lavoisier, to be a raider. Because we are putting some pressure on the British, and we, despite having the blockade, if you win wars, it does decrease your, if you win big battles, it decreases your unrest. So right now we're fighting off unrest with big battles. I'm not sure if we'll be able to continue that trend indefinitely. At least the way things are currently going, the British should run out of ships, and therefore the blockade should finish before we run out of ships. They're running out of ships faster, based on the kill-to-death ratio so far. So, that said, I also wanted to make okay, this is interesting, the new Dreadnought Howe under construction, a 3223, so this design has become very prevalent. Oh, this is a good ship in terms of armor. Now, only 3 inches of deck, so our newest, I think we put 3.5 on our newest, the Gamer something à trois. This is the this is the heavy cruisers that they were building. This is a pretty interesting ship, though. I know that if Ram JB is watching, he's probably a big fan of this type thing. He was trying to convince me that more lower caliber guns can be just as effective as like a battle cruiser with a big armament. So he was saying that like 3 of these can take down a battle cruiser. I'm still a little skeptical about that. I think that, yeah, I don't think that. You know, when you're playing against the AI, maybe almost anything works, but I think a good naval captain would not allow his ship to be sunk by those. Okay, we lost a destroyer. They sank another ship. Okay, we did sweep a minefield. That's what they're there for. That's why we have so many of them. And we only sank about 2 ships. A convoy attack, I could accept this. This is a battle size large. Western approaches were close to the British island. Now, declining only giving us 45 victory points kind of implies to me that this is not a large battle. That maybe it's... Let's decline. Okay, I'll accept cruiser battles, though, because I feel like our cruisers are better than theirs anyway. And one thing I kind of neglected to do is I want to go to Admiral's mode, especially when we don't have that many fleets to control. Like, just, do I really need to control these destroyers? No, I don't think so. So, let me be pay very close attention to making sure my screen is visible for you guys, so sorry about that in the last episode. That's just an artifact of the way I have to record. Since it's 2 different executables, I can't capture it all in the same game window. So that being said, get our user interface up and move on. Oh, that was pretty quick. Squad Max, this is a cruiser battle. They have the wind advantage. Well, let's just see what we're up against here. Because I'm usually a big fan of our cruisers over anyone else's. We have, these are the Cosmo, I think. And what do we have with us? Oh, wow. This is just 3 Cosmos. Okay, so these are almost like heavy cruisers. We'll just run, and we're up against a Bonaventure class. Bonaventure, probably is how you'd say it, but what the heck? Well, 30 knots means he'll probably be able to get away from us, but we'll just run continuously at him and see if we can cut him off. We've taken a few hits so far. Okay, there it is. There's the damage going in. And she's already slowed to a stop, and that should be the end of her very quickly here. A few torpedoes being launched. I suspect there's more British ships out there, considering nothing's come to a close yet. How's our damage doing? So we took some turret jamming, turn back of action, just a few hits. I didn't even get it. They only have 5-inch guns, so I don't imagine we would have taken that much damage from them. Alright, so let's keep sailing. We will detach somebody to pick up the survivors. I don't know who we're looking for out here, though. We'll slow down a little bit. I think these are... Oh, okay, here we go. Now we've got them. Now, it's quite possible these are battlecruisers. Uh-huh, yep. Okay. So, we have destroyers with us, which means we can do something really nice. If he decides to pursue, we will launch our torpedo barrage. This is interesting. We might as well try to sink some ships on the way over. No. Okay, so let's just do our torpedo attack. And that should give us enough time to get away. Yep, there they go. Torpedoes. It's so effective. Yeah, good. And then they came back. We looks like we lost one destroyer. Well, we can't go back for her. One light cruiser for one destroyer. It's an exchange that I'll accept. I don't even know, is she actually damaged or did she just lose an engine or something? Oh, she took an engine room hit. She has repaired her machinery, so it's possible she'll get up and going. Probably not in time to save herself, unfortunately, but you know what? She's a good scout, and I don't mind going after a single light cruiser. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, the Tiger class is there. Alright, well, let's do this torpedo launch thing again. Maybe we can still... Whoops. Well, I don't really care how many hours we run. Kind of an interesting battle. Okay, the mortar sinking, then we'll just get away. And it turns out this is good timing because... See, it's weird. They keep sailing away, though. If I could snipe... No, it doesn't. It looks like they're making big circles, so... Yeah, good. Okay, the mortar's sunk. We won't have vision anymore over there. We'll just head home. Squad Max, back to Brest, boys. Successful day overall. I mean, unfortunately, we lost that ship. I don't even know. That might even been the one who picked up the survivors. I didn't see, but very unfortunate for them to be sunk twice in the same day. Time's almost up. Ah, there it is. And it is a French marginal victory. I don't know why this is only considered a marginal victory. Because our destroyers are pretty good. Like, what do they class our destroyers at? 2100 versus 56. So I guess it's because of the light damage we had to some of our other ones. Okay, no. The survivors were picked up by the Comet, but by our Gavion. Very good. So just another day, another light cruiser dead. We'll just... I don't think there's anything else. We rotated them out. Okay. Somebody in Southeast Asia raiding, by the way? Like, who is in Southeast Asia? How do we have enough people in Southeast Asia right now? It says that we have 13,000. We only have 2 ships, and for some reason that's satisfying our requirement. Oh, we don't have a force requirement in Southeast Asia. I didn't know that. That's kind of bizarre, but you know what that means is we can get to raiding. I'm really happy about that. Let's get the Cassard to begin raiding in Southeast Asia. Okay, make him a hero, sure. We sank 2 ships, 2 more. Enemy coastal bombardment. We don't have a choice. A little bit strange. Right in the English Channel. Looks like it's right by Dover. Cliffs of Dover. And this is a weird bombardment one. Where is our bombardment target? Wait, what the heck? Is it them coming at ours? I don't have the slightest idea what's going on here. Like, what is my objective? There's no objective. Okay, well, there's one way to solve this. Just sail around forever. We prefer to sail around our... oh, okay, unknown ship sighted. Where? Oh, okay, to the east. So, or to the west. We'll just coast in. I think the most intelligent thing for us to do is we probably can't win a one-on-one engagement, considering our fleet disposition here is really not good. So what we'll do is just try to lure them into the minefield. I mean, I don't mind fighting a single... What do we have? What are we up against, though? 1, 2 light cruisers, 3 light cruisers, 4 light cruisers. Okay, let's draw them into the minefield. We're definitely outnumbered here. Okay, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, swinging back to the other minefield. The next minefield. We'll just run through all of them if we can. Okay, pull away. That looks perfect. That looks perfect. Oh, they went right through it. No. Oh, man. Okay, this is not good if they're going to... Okay, draw them to the next one. Man, frustrating. We're just running down the coast of all the minefields, and they don't care. If we see them again, we're definitely going to set flotilla assault. So what I want to do is pause just for a moment. They're taking out one of our transports. That's okay. I am going to pause on new sighting. So that way, if we happen to run into them, and by the way, let me, come on. Come on, Tortuga. For once, remember the screen. Let's do it. Let's go for a fight. I need my guys to be really close to me. Is that the closest you can get? Fine. Okay, they sank that merchant. I think this is their coastal bombardment target, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just keep swimming around here. Making lazy figure eights. Slalom course. The most lethal slalom course ever devised. Although the British seem to navigate it pretty well. Okay, there's one of our minesweepers. Okay, they're up here. I don't think there's actually... Good God, if there's dreadnoughts, there's not a thing we can do. Well, we're oil burning, so what we're going to do is go to Squad Max to scout. I'm going to make a venture out very dangerously to see if they are indeed attacking this. They are not. I mean, we have mines everywhere, and our minesweepers have probably done a good job. We saw them that they cleared some minefields like recently. They slow back down a little bit. Let's not run flat out without spotting ships. I don't think this is going to... I don't think anything else is going to happen. I want to stay out just in case, but okay, it's already 7:50. We have people losing contact with the formation. Okay, they should be back. Look, we're right here. You find us? There. Yes. Now you found us. Okay, very good. So we lost 2 as minor victory. This is nothing. we almost won just because of where did they get their points from? Oh, 3,000. Yeah, they just got points from 3,000 to sink any. Okay, that was a total waste of time. I apologize about that. We also need to do advanced director refitting, but we don't have time quite yet. I think we'll just put the pressure on. So let's start raiding with as many ships as we really can. And that should include some more ships in Northern Europe, especially our battle cruisers. Like the Duquesne, who is our only functioning battle cruiser in Northern Europe. Okay, and she has served us well. Oh, that's one of the things I wanted to mention, is the Devastation class has performed exceptionally well. It's a design that I was a little leery about because I think if you remember, and if I remember correctly, we got superimposed front and aft firing turrets like a month or 2 after the Devastation was built, or maybe it was 6 months or something like that. But it was very soon after, and then we already had, if I remember correctly, aft firing turrets. Maybe not, but I think so. So the Devastation was just at the very tail end of the ability where you should start doing the superimposed turrets, but we didn't. And yet we've seen that if you can just get her to line up her broadside, she's extremely effective. She's just performed, look, 1911 build time. We're here almost 20 years later, and she's still at the forefront of our killing power. I'm not sure if that says something good about the Devastation or possibly something bad about our own fleet currently, but at least it does say something good about the Devastation. So they've sent out feelers. Let's not let them get off lightly, at least the first time. But eventually we will want to accept the war, an end to war. Okay, this is it, the Duquesne. All right, let's fight it. I'm excited. In my opinion, nothing can match the Duquesne. But she's another ship, by the way. This is the veteran of the first... No. She's the veteran of the Austro-Hungarian War, where she fought off 3 Austro-Hungarian battlecruisers at the same time. And she's also one of the champions of the Mediterranean... Well, she's really just a champion of the Mediterranean, yeah. That was not what I meant to say, but I was going to say Franco-Italian War as well, but she's really just a Mediterranean champ. Now it's time for her to test her mettle in the cold Atlantic waters. So let's get to it then. Okay, we start with the wind advantage. We do have to be pretty scared of some of these battle cruisers, the 16-inch guns and all that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have 3-inch deck. It's better for us to fight at range, so I'm going to pull back a little bit. Squad max and pull back. And they are being very aggressive. Okay, the hits are not going our way so far. We still haven't identified her. Okay, now we got a Queen Mary. I saw one turn we got 3 hits on her. So 15-inch guns against 15-inch guns, and her armor is far inferior to ours. Excuse me, just to... Yeah, so we're getting... Unfortunately, they knocked out our front turret. That's the worst one. But okay, if the Queen Mary lines up, she's going to have 12 guns against us. But since we are just kind of crossing her T, really, because she's still not able to get her middle guns out. And that's why the Devastation class is bad, because once you can get the forward firing, it's much better. But we'll just continue. We should have the advantage in terms of weapons firing until she decides to turn. Okay, now she's decided to turn. She's already on fire. 25 knots means her speed hasn't been greatly diminished. Pretty soon she's going to get that full broadside off, though. We're still, our front turret's down. Wow, okay, this is good, though. 2 more 15-inch hits. 2 more. They hit our turret, and our turret held. We have very good turret armor. God, I keep right-clicking. Well, 12 inches is not amazing. From this distance, it's actually kind of lucky that it's still doing well. Another 15-inch hit. She's peeling off, so this is our chance. We'll just keep firing. We can fire it from a distance. We want to fire from a distance. So I'm going to let her just kind of leave. Although I think she's already sinking. So we'll pursue from a distance. A great distance. Ah, that's not the distance I wanted. Okay, there it is. Fantastic. The Duquesne yet again proving herself one of the, like, I just am very proud of this ship. I mean, part of the reason why she's such a veteran of battles is because she's been like the only battle cruiser we've had for a very long time. Nonetheless, you see that low belt armor is good as long as you have good turret and good deck. That this strategy so far has worked. Although I will say, not the strategy, just the ship. The strategy we mean to employ is to fight at distance, and I've yet to do that. It's because the Duquesne's speed is not really that great. She's not able to run away from these ships now. So, another battlecruiser down. Let's just update our view. Down to 4. Ah, man, this is just incredible. Man, the amount of damage we've done. Which leaves me really optimistic about these new gamers aléatoires. What a beast. 31. So she has better deck. She's basically the reincarnation of the Duquesne. And we've seen how well the Duquesne has done. But she's just a much better Duquesne. Faster, more guns, better armor. There's just no category in which this battlecruiser is not better than the Duquesne in. And the Duquesne herself has been just phenomenal. So I'm really excited. I guess I can't stop gushing about these ships, but it's because I'm really happy with their performance. We already saw the how. Armor development. A dead end and something that's unfortunate. We sank 3 ships. Destroyer action, I'm going to decline. I don't want a coastal raid. Destroyer action. Why are these destroyer actions suddenly becoming a thing? Battle size is medium. It is a convoy attack. I don't mind doing convoy attacks. Okay, let's just try to do this one really quick. Yeah, it is a small one, unfortunately. It's all destroyers. Man, they really want to get me to fight with destroyers. Fine, I'll do it. Okay. We'll just go in, torpedo everything, and then run. In fact, we'll probably go down to 30. Okay, there they are. They might have some light cruisers. I'm imagining these are some light cruisers. If not, okay, there's their light cruiser. That's fine. I think. Give us an identification. Oh, it's destroyers. First destroyers. Okay. You know what? Our destroyers are actually, I mean, not that I prefer this, but this is one case where it's a great advantage. We have really good gunboat destroyers. So let's see how they fare. We're just going to go squad max, which should increase our chance, decrease their chance to hit. Let's go ahead and start launching torpedoes as well. We already sank one of them. Okay, good God, oh my gosh. Well, alright, let's get out of here. Turn off the flag and just go. We've done well. The torpedo spread has been launched. I'm seeing a lot of hits on their ships, not a lot of hit on ours. These I have to say, these destroyers, I mean, this is why I don't care, because at the end of this battle, we're going to see that the end effect was like nothing. That ultimately, sure, we sank a bunch of their ships, but what was the end effect? Maybe 100 victory points more, you know? It's just negligible. So it doesn't really matter, but just sink a few more of these. Okay, we accomplished our mission, so let's get out of here. God, we're still launching just waves of torpedoes. They're getting so lucky. God, just can't hit them. Well, probably we sank all of them anyways, just because they're very susceptible to any kind of guns. They have no armor, just like us. And we actually sank an armored cruiser somewhere in here. That's actually kind of worth it. That could net us a few victory points. But anyways, what I wanted to say is these destroyers, as well as they're doing, if you win the destroyer versus destroyer battle, it just doesn't mean anything in the scope of the battle. I mean, the scope of the war. So let's go ahead and withdraw. Okay, if they're gonna chase us, we will buddy together. That was stupid. Now you're dead. That's what he gets for coming after us. 1,400 tons of ship now destroyed. So they have the configuration I actually prefer. Even though, like I said, in this situation, it's obviously we are hugely advantaged over them. Now we have this guy trapped in a circle of death. He's now dead. Yeah, why not? Why not just kill all their ships, okay? You know what? I was just going to run away. I was going to be a nice guy and let you live, but you know what? If you want to play, we'll play. One more down. Let's go over to this guy. Meet. Feels like Roadrunner here. And another one down. And, okay, one more down here. Meet. Sure, slow down. Hit. Dead. And very good. I think that's every ship that is in this area. Good. So, mission accomplished. The Great Destroyer Battle of 1928 is over. And just death and carnage everywhere. We didn't lose a single ship. And it looks like we wiped out, what, like 6, 7? So. Alright, so now we should, I guess, pick up survivors. Okay, very good. So we had 2 with heavy damage, 1 with medium damage, everyone else is basically fine. And we sank 6 destroyers, 1 heavily damaged got away, darn, 8 killed, I mean, but this is what happens. When we look at the end result for this, actually it says major victory, maybe this was significant. Oh, okay, you know, 1 single battle cruiser is about 10,000, but still, this is not insignificant. This will help you if you're being blockaded. And the reason why I decided to go back in as well is because in my head I realized the British will stop accepting battles if they don't have enough supporting ships. So you can actually force an enemy navy to kind of sink into its ports without enough escorts. So we will call this Battle of Ireland, the destroyer. I almost want to call it like Halsey's destroyers, but let's see. What I can't remember the movie, the really famous movie about the PT boats in World War II in the Pacific. But I mean, anyway, we'll just call it destroyer carnage. That was a lot of kills. Great, so let's rotate the next raider in, so that, no, not reserve, that's my mistake, raid. Okay, good, so now we move on, we still don't have it, wait a second, so is the bug happening, 61, -4, no, it's not, okay. Chateau Renault, sink a ship, Sardinia, we're starting to do it, a destroyer action, come on. I mean, it was fun, but let's get something more. No, not a coastal raid. Okay, fine. I mean, if we don't fight it, it's fine. I'm fine with that. Now that the Duquesne is back out after her repairs, we'll get her back to raiding. I'm just trying to keep an eye on how things are going. So they're down to 27 now. That's good. So the enemy sounded us out about negotiated peace. They're willing to concede some border areas. We will crush them. Prime Minister, the French Navy will bring total victory to the table. And I don't believe anything less is an appropriate peace agreement. I don't like convoy defenses as much. Medium battle, 105. I wonder if... Let's decline. Let's see what else we get. I hate coastal bombardments. Convoy attack. We have a battle cruiser here and a light cruiser. So that sounds like it could be fun. And they declined. Okay, fine. Minor victory points for declining or whatever. It just doesn't matter at this point. The main 2 things are we are blockaded and they are slowly having pressure put on them. Okay, take the Duquesne off from our rating. I don't think we can do this because if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah, shore-range ships can't be raiders anyways. Damn you, Tourville! Oh, wow. So now we have widespread demonstrations and serious disturbances in Great Britain. Probably this is because their war score is so terrible. Revolutionary. Now, I have to say, I almost always choose not to do this. However, what would be more appropriate than the French sending a revolutionary? Even if it causes revolution in France itself, this is just apropos. So let's do it. Give him safe passage. Enemy coastal raid in Southeast Asia. Looks like they might have a battleship there. Okay, good. A fleet battle. Finally, we're back in. Okay, so before I forget, let's set that window correct. And it looks like we have everyone here. So I will definitely go to Rear Admiral for this battle. I don't know why Tortuga Power is starting off. Oh, so I am Admiral Tortuga is commanding. Admiral Turtle is commanding from the Tortuga Power. That makes sense. Commanding from his father's ship. So if the Tortuga Power goes down, I will actually end this series and pass it on to XTRG. Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's in a situation where I don't think we could have rescued our own survivors, if we're able to rescue the survivors with our own destroyer or whatever, then I won't pass it on. I mean, that's dangerous. I'm putting my putting this series in jeopardy. XTRG could inherit it a little bit early, but it's we're only about two years away, a year and a half. Okay, so let's see. What do we have in the front? We have the Duquesne, the loyal Duquesne. Another, just a veteran, out to serve another day. All right, well, let's get this started. I will say I'm a little bit nervous. The one-on-one engagements have been really going our way. That could all change, could all be flipped completely on its head in one engagement. Why is Tortuga Power, is his rudder disabled or? Okay, can I? Good, I don't have control of you and you're deciding to turn. Okay, now I can turn you back, thank God. Now we are fighting near Brest and I really do like that. We can get our damaged ships back to port if they aren't really stubborn and stupid. Let's start off by getting the Duquesne up to max speed. Now I think we have here Solferino, this is a great one. Another Tortuga Power, and the Jure Gouberi is a Naples class. So these are all oil-burning ships. So we don't have to be so cautious about their fleet speed. We have our THG-2, the Naufrage, and the Algérie are both our old Devastation. They perform well enough, but they are coal-burning, or they were also refit to oil-burning, maybe? I really should pay closer attention to these things. It's important. Alright, they're going to have the wind advantage. We'll just have to rely on the fact that this is oil, not coal burning, to hopefully save us. Okay, we have a sudden appearance of one of our destroyers. This claims to be a light cruiser. Let's go ahead and engage. And the Duquesne does have the 3-2 in the front, so we can go head on and still get 5 guns off. Otherwise, mainly we want her to scout and see what we're up against. And if these guys can both go the same speed, we can form a battle line pretty quickly. Okay, we're fine with this. No luck yet. Somebody switched to AI control, that's fine. Oh, wait, that's not fine. I don't want you switching to AI control. I won't get AI control back. That is a disadvantage. Even in Rear Admiral's mode, you have this problem. I probably should try even something with Captain's mode, but one day. Okay, so now probably we just let's get these guys to go to AI control. If they just would sink in nicely, it would be good. Good. Alright, we'll just wait for the reappearance. Normally I don't like to lose contact with the fleet for this exact reason. They are behind us? Impossible. So let's get the Duquesne to kind of scout in front. Why is she in line of Brest? It's weird. Okay, here's their line. So let's hope that we're formed up and ready to go. We'll get the Duquesne back. She'll make all speed to rejoin the line. Alright, we're good though. They are just immediately jumping into us. So we will make all speed. And hopefully this is going to go well for us. We're already lined up well. Okay. This is not good. We might be pincered here. Despite our earlier successes, we are still outnumbered overall. Okay, they're turning. Tortuga power has taken a hit. Superstructure. Admiral Turtle is dodging the shrapnel. Okay, 2 Tiger hits this time. It's a little bit better. Let's remind ourselves what these are. So the Tiger class is very similar to our Devastation. Slightly weaker, in fact. But the Indomitable is not something we need to worry about as much. Okay. So I don't know why we're forming our double line here. Oh, no, we aren't. They're down here. Very good. Okay, so our line is well established. Holy cow, and our barrage has hit. People have been assigned their targets, and it is hell in the British line. Wow. Great start. Just a great start to this engagement. It looks like the Tiger class is down. Okay, this is the Tiger class. Okay, well, it's about to be dark too, so we might just sail back to port after eliminating a few more battlecruisers. But these are battlecruisers. That means that this is their scout fleet, which is horrifying because that means we don't know where their main fleet is. Okay, this class, all but sunk this first Tiger. We will get in there quickly then. Okay, we still have vision of this one. We know we did a lot of damage. Oh, look at this. The Terrible and the adversaries still contributing, even though they aren't controllable. So this is good. This is so interesting, this fight. So we certainly have all our ships here. Let's try to hunt down this last battlecruiser. We are getting a few hits. The Duquesne, of course, leading the charge. There is a dreadnought which we don't see, which is firing at the Tortuga power, though. There she is. Okay. I still think we hunt these down. Solferino, nah, it's a 5-inch hit. Duquesne, 5-inch hit. I don't care about this Tiger class anymore. There goes the torpedoes. Alright, just hopefully she rolls over so we don't have to worry about her. And we will continue our pursuit. Wow. The Derwent classes are getting hit? Oh, okay, that's another one that's, well, it's dead in the water now. Tiger class is blown up, good. I'm just so happy about that because it means we're not going to waste more torpedoes, waste more ammunition on it. So in pursuit of the Tiger class now, we have the Terrible and the adversaries pursuing from the south, from the east, and we will pursue from the north and the west. The Indomitable certainly going down now, and last we have this lone Tiger. I'm looking for the BB over here. This is already a very successful mission, though. Engine room hit from the on the Duquesne, but her belt was not penetrated. Okay, the Tortuga power has pulled off. I don't know why. I didn't see why. Okay, that ship is surely sinking. We'll continue to pursue. She is here. We will get her. We will pursue her. Probably we will have everyone go into AI control soon. I hope people know enough to reform, though. Wow, she can only go 13 knots. What the hell is wrong with Tortuga? Why is my flagship slow? Just take a look. Only 30% damage was a hit to the engine. Ah, critical hit to the machinery was disabled. Okay, so she's been detached. That's fair. We will not sail back to port. If it was any other ship, I would tell them to sail back to port, but in this case, I want to pursue. Oh, we found them. Okay, this is critical. There it is. Oh my gosh. It was just a matter of who identified who first. Holy cow, we landed. Nine of our 8 15-inch shells have now been landed. I think this is a fog of war effect that we believe we've hit 9 times, even though it's impossible. But it might also be that we reloaded in the 1-minute turn that has passed since the last update. We actually reloaded one of our guns twice. She's dead in the water. Alright, perfect. Absolutely perfect. What a dream war this has been so far. Alright, let's sail in. Finish off the last of the ships here. She's dead. And home we go, boys. We've earned it. So we sallied out. Oh dear. Let's actually not engage this. I'm going to send my escort ships to just... Oh no. Where's the Duquesne? Oh god. Okay, she's doing okay. Her torpedo defense is holding. We got to get her into port quick though. Go around the island. Good. Okay, we've sighted... Oh no! Oh no, who left me? Who left me behind? Oh my god. Okay, this is really bad. Like, really, really bad. Oh my god, this is horrible. Mainly, I just want to avoid the torpedoes. We are hitting them with 15-inch guns, so we're getting another kill. What an epic day for the frickin' flagship to be left behind by the entire French fleet. Alright, what we're going to do is this. What? Impossible. We should be able to at least reassign people. Are you kidding me? So, okay, here we go. Where's the Tortuga? Go. Go support the Tortuga. Go support the Tortuga. Good. So we'll send 2 back to help out poor old flagship here. We just realized that she's gone. And so far the Tortuga has avoided the torpedo hits. And that was a lot of 15-inch shells that she's landed. So we have a few people going back. Duquesne, where the hell are you going? It's like herding cats, I tell ya. And good. Tortuga Power will now have an escort. Which is just only sensible. For the love of God. Don't get caught on that island. Okay. Good. This is really like herding cats. Come down here. Where are they going? Did they not know where? Whatever. Okay, I guess just one by one we'll try to march them in. This group is okay. If they encounter somebody, at least they're kind of... Okay, we got them back one at a time here. Let's get this group to now attach to the Friedland as a support group. Okay, very good. So good, they'll go off to that group of... Okay, they're our new head anyways, so we can get them manually over here. Very good. So a very confusing battle. We had to do a lot of weird things to make it all work out, but in the end, we probably even sank that last light cruiser. Oh, what the... Who's this? The Cosmo, who was probably supposed to be going after... Well, it's kind of interesting. Let's just patrol the waters and see if we can pick up any survivors. No. Okay, so at the end of the day, the worst damage for us was the Duquesne with her torpedo hit taking medium damage, but we sank 3 more battle cruisers and 2 destroyers to boot. Another fantastic fight. This war has just gone just perfect. Just absolutely perfect for us. So, Tiger, inflexible and constant. So this was Indomitable class, and this was a Tiger class, but for some reason that Tiger class was worth only half as much. And I don't understand why. Now it says the points here is 122,000. Wonder why it only gave us 61. It's exactly half, 50%. Okay, well, at least I think if you end in port, then nothing bad can happen. So I'm glad we got everyone back to port. Oh, looks like this is the British light cruiser that we hit there. God, wow, she survived it. Holy cow. She took 8 15-inch shell hits. Good God. With 2-inch armor? Good Lord. Well, remind us to be very careful about this Commas class. It's resilient. A little too resilient if you ask me, but who am I to say? We lit them on fire and everything. Yeah, we knocked out their secondary guns with our splinters even. AP, we might have been over-penetrating. I mean, surely we were over-penetrating from that, so probably not a good choice, but that's fine. At least they didn't torpedo us. So another successful battle, another successful episode, I'd say. We're going to call it to a close here. This is going to be Tortuga's the forgotten flagship. Almost a disaster there, but averted in the end. Very good. So yeah, like I said, our prestige is really high. We'll call this video to a close here. So we'll come back on the next one. I don't know what more to do. In fact, we'll probably just speed through these engagements as quick as possible now and just wait for the war to end. I might even accept less than favorable, less than perfect peace terms just to end it, because it's just about time for me to pass the reins over to XTRG. And we've really accomplished what we set out to do in this, which was to show our dominance, to really push our dominance over the British fleet, showing that the French Navy is the best in the world. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you back for more soon. Until then, take care.